weekend vlog. So this vlog is going to take place in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio specifically, because that's where I was located during this time. This is just showing me waking up in the hotel. Muffin is chewing on her bone like a little maniac. She is literally obsessed with any type of hard, chewy toy. She devours them. It's ridiculous, but this was a Saturday morning. I woke up, had my Starbucks, just relaxed a little bit. Then I took a nice warm shower and just woke up a little bit more. Really had like a slower start to the day since it was the weekend and I was just trying to enjoy myself. I typically like to shower at night, but on this day I decided to shower in the morning. After that, I got ready to go out. I wore this dress that I recently got that was actually in a try-on haul a little bit ago. I just got a pedicure, so my toes are painted black. I decided to change my outfit based on the weather. Wore this bodysuit with these like faux leather leggings and my Sherpa coat that I am also really obsessed with at the moment. Muffin was just begging for attention while I was getting ready, which is pretty much the norm in my house. So I got ready to go out, said bye to little Muffin. She is pretty good about going in her crate though when she knows that she's going to get a treat. So she climbed right in, and I always put like a blanket, something obviously thin so she can still breathe, on top of the crate just because it relaxes her and makes her cry less. I think if she feels overwhelmed, if she can see like everything going on, or maybe feels more trapped. I don't know. It's a thing. I forget the exact reasoning behind it, but yeah, if you have a dog, you probably do the same thing. So left the hotel, and this is where I was staying. Nothing really fancy or exciting. I was staying at a Hyatt Place, which I thought Hyatt Hotels, Hyatt Place, I thought it was the same thing, but turns out Hyatt Place is maybe not as nice as a Hyatt Hotel. It was still okay for the short amount of time, but yeah, I was a little surprised when I got to the hotel because I didn't even know there was a difference. I guess I just hadn't paid attention to it before, but anyway, you can see our hotel from the highway. It would always make me sad when we would take this road and I would see the hotel because I would see the exact window where Muffin was in. Yeah. I probably sound crazy to people that aren't obsessed with their dog. I went to Macy's. I have been like obsessed with Macy's recently, which is so funny because it's always been there and I don't know why. I have like a fascination with it out of the blue. I think I just forgot about it for a while. This is the outdoor shopping area. It looks like kind of depressing because it's cloudy and gross out, but the shopping mall is actually super cute, and they have an American Girl doll store, which just brought me back a little bit. This was where I got my lunch from, and it was so good. It was like cauliflower rice, tofu, a lot of vegetables, and like a teriyaki sauce. If you just heard that sound, that was Muffin standing up and shaking her little furs out. But yeah, this is the indoor portion of the mall, which was decorated so nice for Christmas. Buckeye Corner, I wanted something Ohio just because I had been living there for a month and everyone is so obsessed with Ohio State and college football that I was starting to feel left out, even though I don't watch college football. But yeah, I just found it so amusing because where I'm from, like Massachusetts, we focus on the Patriots, like the NFL, so I just have not experienced college football before, even though I know it's like a very big thing and televised and tons of people watch it. So Jenny's ice cream, I was told that this is super good ice cream. This is like the thing in Ohio. It originated in Ohio, and I've actually been seeing Also, if you just heard another little weird sound, that was Muffin, like, squeaking. Yeah, the ice cream was so good. Definitely really, really good. The consistency reminded me of, like, Cold Stone. I ended up getting a t-shirt. I got a t-shirt of Ohio State's mascot, Brutus the Buckeye, because I just find a nut as the mascot kind of funny, but yeah, he's cute. So I got my Ohio State shirt and was very happy with my purchase. I think I wore it like 4 days straight after that, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, there's me trying it on, feeling really cool with my college football t-shirt. So I got home after the mall and just hung out. The weather wasn't that great, so there wasn't much to do. Little Muffin was happy to have me back with her because she is a very needy child. So hung out with her for a little bit and just watched some TV. And honestly, I forgot how fun it is to watch cable because I have just been watching Netflix and Hulu for so long. I don't even have cable in my apartment, but I literally watched so much TLC this past month. It was crazy. I watched a lot of My 600-Pound Life. I have a very odd fascination with that show. I watched Extreme Cheapskates, the 1,000-Pound Sisters, Gypsy Weddings. Yeah, I was all about TLC. Then I'm trying to get into making TikToks, like ASMR TikToks, just using clips from videos I make on YouTube to post there. So yeah, definitely follow me if you have a TikTok. I'm Isabella ASMR. I made my TikTok like a very, very long time ago. Like several years ago. I just don't post a lot. So after that, I got all bundled up because it was very cold out, and I do think living in Florida has made me a little more sensitive to the cold, but yeah, I was going to the Columbus Zoo, which was super exciting because they have, I think from maybe like, it's either like the end of November, beginning of December to January, they have every night, they have like, I think it's Columbus Zoo lights. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture at it. It was absolutely beautiful. You'll see it in a minute. I just am now watching this over, realizing how many clips I took. But just a pause on this vlog. Please let me know if you guys like this video, what your thoughts are, because I really have fun making vlogs. I like doing it because it forces me to take more videos and pictures, and I feel like just for the memory down the road, I like to have them to watch back on. So if you like them, I'm definitely down to make more of them. So back to the vlog. There was a super long line to get into the zoo, which I wasn't expecting. I didn't realize. I think this is like a very big thing. Probably a lot of people go to. It was so cold out. My feet by the end of this night were so numb. I was seriously contemplating if you could get frostbite in like 30-degree weather. Might have been like 28, but it felt so cold. I'm just not used to cold like this anymore. Even though I grew up in New England my whole life and I'm very used to freezing temperatures, but yeah, these were the lights. I was so happy because when I was taking these videos, my hands were like numb and I was so cold and the videos were looking blurry to me, so I of the zoo had like a different like kind of theme and light display. So this was like the main area of the zoo. I'd definitely be interested to go back like during the day to see all the animals. We saw a decent amount of them, but like since it was so dark out, it was difficult to see all of them, you know. Some of them were obviously sleeping, which was understandable, definitely past their bedtime. I don't know why I got so much footage of this snowman. I guess at the time he just seemed very important to me. Oh yeah, I realized at this point that my iPhone had been zoomed in for a long time, which is funny because I'd been trying so hard to get the full body of the snowman. These lights were so cool, like they looked like they were dripping off of the tree. This was another time where I was like, this is amazing, but the video isn't going to be able to capture how cool this is. But I actually think the video did a pretty good job at capturing these lights and just how beautiful they were. Then I was like, no way. Bob Evans, my barn, which I had never been to Bob Evans until moving to Florida, and I don't really feel like I was missing out on much, but it was still fun to see. This goat was sleeping while standing, which was so funny and so cute, like literally the cutest thing ever. There was another one that I'll show you in a second that was sleeping like, see, underneath that like crate. It's just standing up sleeping, and this was a mama little monkey with its baby monkey that was really cute. These lights were just like in a little tunnel that were so beautiful and had such like a pretty effect when you were walking underneath them. Afterwards, left the zoo, and this is the town of Dublin, Ohio, which is so pretty and quaint. I really was so surprised when I came here. I wasn't expecting just how pretty everything is. Went to a place called BJ's Brew House, which I think is possibly a chain. I've never been to one before. I got me a little, actually the bartender asked what types of drinks I like, and he just kind of made something up for me, but it was good. I think it tasted kind of like a margarita, but I don't know exactly. So it was pretty late at this point. I think it was like 10:30 or 11 at night at this point, so I was pretty tired, pretty freezing, and there is my little muffin, so happy to have people home and no longer be alone. She finally passed out. I was happy. This was Saturday. It was a really fun Saturday, and now we're gonna go to Sunday. So Sunday morning, I think I woke up around 8 a.m., which is actually late for me. I've been getting up so early recently every day, like 5:30, 6 a.m. I'm waking up at. So it was so refreshing to actually sleep in and wake up with the sun already out, because I realized, so in Ohio, the sun rises, I think it is like 40 minutes later than it does in Ohio. So, no, sorry, in Ohio, the sun rises 40 minutes later than it does in New England, because every morning I would be like, you know, going to get Starbucks around like 7 a.m. And I was thinking, like, in high school, this is the time I used to leave for school at, but the sun would be out. And I was like, am I going crazy? It hasn't really been that long since I was in high school, which it has, but I realized, like, I looked it up and I was like, oh no, it's because, like, in New England, the sun just rises earlier in general. So, interesting fun fact that I didn't know. So this was the line for Starbucks. Literally was in this line, no joke, for 45 minutes. I think that is the longest I have ever been in a drive-through line, but it was worth it. Got my black coffee, even though the sugar cookie latte at Starbucks is so good. It's so sugary, and I feel like I'm in a sugar coma after I have it, but it's so good. I also love the kale and portobello egg bites from Starbucks. I got some Krispy Kreme donuts for a role play, which I've already posted, my flirty baker role play. I forgot, I think I posted that day 17 or something, but yeah, I wanted to get some Krispy Kreme donuts because they have like fun, festive donuts for different seasons. And again, this is just the town of Dublin during the day. I just think it is so beautiful. They have like a lot of Tudor homes in the area, and everything is just so quaint and really pretty. And the street signs that say like "Welcome to Dublin," they have like little shamrocks on them, almost like, Dublin, Ireland. So I got ready to do my makeup, to film some videos. 25 days of ASMR has been a lot of fun, definitely challenging, and has kept me very, very busy. But I'm so happy I decided to do it this year because I went back and forth a lot about doing it. But yeah, I'm definitely happy that I decided to go ahead and challenge myself and try to do a video a day. I always like doing my makeup. I find doing my makeup like a very relaxing part of my day. I always take my time. Like, people always tell me, like, oh my gosh, it takes you so long to get ready. And I'm like, actually, I could do it in probably like 20 minutes, but I enjoy being really slow because it's just like, I don't know, I find it soothing doing my makeup. Then I straightened my hair, or I may have curled it. I use my flat iron to straighten and curl, so I don't know. I did one or the other, not 100% sure. I have to comment with my flat iron though, because I noticed lately that my hair has been really dry, and I don't know if that's going from like humid Florida weather to more dry winter weather, which actually just occurred to me today because I felt like all of a sudden my hair was super dead and breaking off, and I was thinking, I feel like this time, like just like a few weeks ago, my hair was completely fine. I mean, I naturally have drier hair, so it's always something I'm semi-dealing with, but it was nothing unbearable. Okay, so we went with like a straight hair with like a slight wave to it. I couldn't remember, to be honest. So, after this, I set up all of my filming equipment. I mentioned on Patreon how I was trying to really, during this time, utilize the hotel room and like use different areas of it for different videos to mix it up so that you guys weren't just seeing the same background in every single video, because I don't have my green screen with me. I bought a new ring light and tripod, and I'm so sad because I wanted to bring it home, but my suitcase was already so heavy. I had to take stuff out of my suitcase and literally throw stuff away because there was no way I was going to not go over the weight limit, even though my suitcase ended up being, I think it was like 48 pounds, so we were cutting it pretty close. And I actually think I took 2.8 pounds of stuff out of my suitcase. So yeah, that's my little filming setup, a little behind the scenes clip for you guys. So after this, I did a little editing and just some emails and work that I had to do. So after filming, I rewarded myself with my Patty Penguin donut, and it was even better than I thought it was going to be. It was really good. I definitely enjoyed it, and was very pleased with my choice of donut, and was very certain to make sure that Muffin didn't try and grab a bite, because she is the queen of really attempting to eat things that she shouldn't. So, probably wondering what this is. Just really wanted to give you guys a full experience of my weekend. Muffin was taken on a walk while I was filming, and she ate a pear, a calorie pear, I think is what it's called. I used this app to identify the seed or whatever that it was, and was looking up to make sure she wouldn't get sick, because I get so scared about stuff like that, literally so scared. But it turns out it's only toxic to them if they have a bunch, and she only had one of the seeds or the pears or whatever. So we were good, so everything was good. I was so relieved. I'd been so nervous. next just headed to an appointment that we had in, I think it was called Polaris was the area, and after that just drove around. It's just really fun to see different things, explore the area. There were some cows. I thought this clip was so relaxing and beautiful. I love the lighting. We found a bridge that was so cool above like a body of water. I don't know if it was like a lake or river, but I'm not good with my bodies of water. But it was very short. It's just a bridge for walking. Cars can't drive on it, but it was so pretty, and the sun was about to start setting. It was so beautiful, so cold out, but definitely worth it because it was so relaxing. Except I am like such a paranoid person, so originally I was letting Muffin walk on her own on the bridge, and then I just had a vision of her falling through the side railing, even though it's definitely not big enough for her to fall through, but I was paranoid, so I ended up holding her the whole way across the bridge. But yeah, not the prettiest colored water, but still just really cool and not something you get to do every day. Doesn't the sky just look so beautiful and relaxing? I just loved it. We literally just spotted it on the side of the road and got off, parked, and walked across it, and it was so pretty. So after this walk, we came back, and the hotel room had been cleaned. The maid had made the bed and freshened everything up, new towels, which honestly has been my favorite part about living in a hotel. Like, it really does feel like almost like you're a kid again, and your mom is just doing everything for you. You know, like I would just leave my dirty towels in a big pile, and she'd come in, they'd be gone, fresh new towels would be ready. So definitely liked that. I had a meeting before going to dinner, so that's what I was doing in the previous clip. These are new boots that I got for my birthday that I am obsessed with. I also got this new dress. I've been really into wearing like nude, neutral colors lately, so that was my outfit of the night for dinner. Dinner was thankfully just across the street, which is why I am showing bare leg, because if I had to walk even a block, I would have been bundled up. And now we're just walking to dinner. It was literally like, look, we're still in the parking lot to the hotel. That's the restaurant, and it was called House of Japan. It was hibachi, which I had not been to hibachi since I think I went once, like on vacation when I was really, really young. Like, we're talking like 5 years old. But it was so fun. The food was so good. This was the mushroom soup, which I am not a soup person. I don't know why, but it was really good. This was our chef, and I was literally ready to get the clip of the fire. Like, that is all I was waiting for, which I was sad because our fire was actually pretty short compared to other people's fires at different tables. Now, just heading back to the room. This was Sunday night. Muffin, of course, excited as always. Isn't that just a great greeting? Like, who doesn't want to get greeted like that when they get home? Was watching How To with John Wilson, which is really funny and random. We found it like the other day and I've been obsessed, but this was like so funny because I was obsessed with the Jersey Shore, and all of a sudden Pauly D appeared, and I was like, this show could not be any more random, but it's so good. It's all like how-to stuff, like how to park, how to put up scaffolding. The titles for the episodes are so boring sounding, but they're all so funny. So definitely check out How To with John Wilson if you haven't. Thank you guys for watching this video. I am shocked if you are still at this point. Please comment down below if you actually made it through the entire video. I'll be so impressed.